You've been dish out and what? You've been smoking and what? You're so over the top. You've been thinking too much. Here's my ocean jumping. I know you wanna swim. These waves keep coming in. Hey, hey, see you ain't got the answer, and I don't know what it is.
Toast the styrofoam cup, brother. I think my man got some water.
Yeah, for sure.
Toast that.
You feel me?
So, God bless.
This shit hard though.
It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. He put this out at the right time, man.
Yeah.
Where's the food? Where's the food?
Where's the food in that?
Man's are hungry. For those not familiar, for those not aware, this is Breaking Bread TV. This is Hassan speaking.
I know he started to kill.
Yeah, you know you had his own face on like you knew he was on camera or something like that. Man, relax, man. You good, bro? Good. This is Breaking Bread TV. This is Hassan speaking. Your co-host. I'm to the left of a very honorable gentleman. He came in on brand with the Gucci strapped around his neck, nigga. I don't want to put his business out there, but this man.
Feeds Gucci suit.
You said what? Straight Tykoon?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I feel you. We're not even gonna mention that. I feel you.
All right,
this is Gucci P, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, it's your boy Gucci P checking in. You know what the fuck going on. We live from Bread TV.
No doubt. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
For sure.
And Aziz is here as well.
Aziz is definitely here. B Mike. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hey, for future guests coming on the show, you know, a good start is to bring merch. You know what I mean? This is a good start. This might get you some extra food.
That's one for you too.
Some extra wine.
My nigga.
That might get you a second invite. It might get you. This is guaranteed to get your episode released. We got some episodes in the
on time. Yeah, some episodes is not coming up.
You might get the most camera time. I might dedicate more time to editing your shit and putting it out. You might get your full shit on YouTube if you bring through some.
Y'all niggas remember when in undergrad you used to wear your keys around your neck?
Yeah, I'm lit now. I don't even.
I might bring that shit back.
My
man.
shit pushed to start.
Just for the Tykoon. You know what I'm saying? Represent real quick. Bring the lanyards back, bro. Thank you for coming through, man.
Appreciate
the gang with you too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're all about community eating, man. This is a community effort. Who you brought with you today, bro?
I got my A&R Josh, and then my creative director YMSKzY.
YMSKzY. That's what they call you on this
YMSKzY. Everybody around here working. We don't have no idle niggas around. None of that.
Exactly. That's a fact, man. We was just here last week, man. And it was a lot of niggas in the room doing nothing.
We don't do none of that idle stuff. Everybody around got to be equal. None of that standing around doing pretty stuff.
This man is so volatile. You so toxic, bro.
I'm not. I'm a truth.
You so toxic. He was
a lot of niggas scared to say the truth because they don't want to offend nobody.
A lot of people.
The truth is better for real.
Yeah.
But it's still the truth at the end of the day. So
you don't want to keep niggas happy and satisfied with lies.
That's not the move.
Yeah.
You're not doing them any favors. You're doing them a disservice, actually.
One thing I admire about this gentleman is that I don't know how old you are. I know you're not 21 yet.
That's not, you feel me?
I don't want to put the business out there.
Yeah.
You still in school,
For sure.
I think a lot of people that that follow you probably would know that.
Yeah.
But you seem to have a mode of thinking and just like a different type of hustle, a different type of. You seem to be ahead of your years.
Yes.
You're Nigerian, aren't you?
For sure.
Yeah.
Where are you from in Nigeria?
Imo States.
Okay. I don't know that language.
That's Igbo.
Okay.
Bueno. You feel me? We in this giant representing the country, man.
Yes.
The country.
But you were born here, right?
Yeah, I was born here.
Okay. Are you first generation?
Like your parents are from Nigeria.
Okay. But I went back for school though.
Oh really?
Like
from what age to what age?
Well, you was bad. You got sent back.
2012 to 2015.
You was bad. You was bad.
Did you hear my answer?
This guy's
2015.
This guy.
Yes, I remember.
Yo, this guy's media trained.
No, he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing.
Trained.
He was built for this. You said 2012 to 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in school.
3 years.
Yeah.
So how was that experience for you, man?
It was really dope. I mean, when I first got there, I didn't really like it, but you feel me? Like as time went on, I started fucking with a lot of things and getting used to the stuff that I wasn't like, and started doing it. You feel me? Just adapting to the culture as time went on, for real.
So what was the most memorable experience you had in that 3 years?
It was a lot for real. I was in charge of like the food. Like, I don't know if any of y'all went back to school. But,
food.
How they have like SGA presidents or positions, they have like prefects back home.
Yeah, prefects, yeah.
So I was like one of the prefects in charge of the food. So like, you know, I had like control of the food, all of the food in the school and whatnot.
The food.
So like, you know, we used to like eat a lot more than everybody else. Like I used to, like it was just me and the assistant. So like we used to like eat with like a whole table.
You been feeding the streets.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man.
How does the hustle change? I feel like a lot of my friends that went back home to go to like secondary school, things of that nature, like they come here and the hustle is just different. Like what you have to go through just to maintain in Nigeria is a lot more than what niggas got to do here. Like how did that change your mentality when you came back?
Yeah, because it's real life out there, man. Like that shit is not sweet, but like you really gotta hustle, and it like builds you. You feel me? Like into like a man. For real. Like you're like held responsible for a lot of things. You feel me? Like it's really not sweet, like from seniority to like doing your work. You feel me? Like everything is like seriously.
Boot camp.
It's like boot camp. It was a boarding school, so it's like we didn't have no phones, we didn't have no laptops. You feel me? Like you couldn't call somebody older than you their name without putting senior in front of them. Like niggas don't know out here, bro.
Yeah, that's
you really can't just like.
You still remember your school father?
Yeah. It wasn't no like school father. Like, we had like some old niggas that was like on some mental or some shit.
Yeah. You went back home too, right?
I'm Nigerian.
I can tell.
You're
Yoruba.
Yeah. I went to school in Nigeria from like 2008 to 2011.
Okay. That's not bad. So that's what it was. 2008.
That's Obama administration.
Okay. So you were out there back in the day. Damn.
How Wayne was going dumb out there.
Going dumb in Nigeria.
No, Wayne been doing numbers international.
In 08, 09?
How was that experience for you? You was younger though.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. So what were you in secondary school?
I was I started out primary school for 1 year and then another 2 years.
Okay. God, you niggas is built different, man. I don't know.
You could tell, bro. That's what I'm saying. You could tell, like in the work ethic, bro. So like he was mentioning, like you guys are a little bit younger than we are, but we have conversations all the time with our like mentors in the industry, whatever industry you in, and they're surprised at us. Like, damn, y'all are only how old and y'all already moving like this. Like, I definitely see that in what y'all are putting out. And you specifically, bro, like the visuals is crazy. We're gonna get into you in a second.
And then y'all talking about his visuals, this nigga turnaround time is crazy.
It's crazy too.
Turnaround time is something that we talk about more, man. I knew this nigga was gonna connect.
The turnaround time. Well, we definitely gonna get into that, man. We definitely gonna get into that. So you are, and the reason why we spoke. What episode did we talk about this, man?
It was
early.
Payola.
Payola.
If you go
man.
back to the episode called Payola, this was a joke. We like to make a lot of jokes, but you know, we came across you because you were named. Can you name your official title for Sony?
I'm a college marketing representative for the city of Baltimore.
Okay,
right, and that's through the Sony Music.
Yeah. So we came across that, and you know, that was something that. You know, I personally was impressed by. One, because you're Nigerian. You know,
definitely we put on for the. You know.
Yeah, that was much respect. That was much respect. And then also, you know, you're young, but I never even knew that position was a thing. Before. So talk about the process. I think you said it was just you just sent it. They weren't like recruiting you from young or anything like that. It was just you sent your application through and they got you. Yeah. I mean, talk about why you thought that was a good thing to do. You know, why how that has benefited you. Right. I mean, I don't know if your life has changed any since you got that position. Just talk about
Yeah. So basically, the position I basically helped them. Because, you know, for media, it's entertainment related things from music, movies, is the 3 top main distributors. So you have Warner, Sony, and Universal Music. So Sony, their parent company to labels like Epic, RCA, Columbia, Nashville, and, you know, more. So basically what I do is, like, when these artists, you know, release music, I'm basically like the bridge between Sony and the college audience.
Exactly.
So basically, like, any ideas of marketing, branding, and pushing whatever single album, whatever album is dropping, whatever artist is dropping, my bad, like, they basically, you know, come to us for ideas. You feel me? And as far as the process, it was like I had a friend that basically got into Universal, and they have, you know, all three of them have, like, you know, similar type of programs and whatnot. So she got into Universal, and then by the time I wanted to apply, it was too late. So, you know, we found a Sony joint, and they were actually looking for people at my school in the city. My bad, y'all. And then so basically when we seen that little flyer when I sent my app in like that night for real, because it was kind of like due time. It was already late when I seen it, but I still sent it in. It was like 4 interviews, and then like out of the city they basically choose one person, so I got selected for like after like, you know, the tedious process of it for real.
So what has that opportunity taught you?
Yeah, I learned a lot of things. So basically, being that I do like a lot of the things that they have us doing already on my own, before I joined Sony, like a lot of things that I learned from there, like, I use that knowledge and apply it to what I got going on, to like build, my repertoire and skills. Because they teach us a lot of things, even though it may just be like vague. Yeah. Like you can really learn a lot of things, like if you know like how to apply it to something else, instead of just like everything that they have, and like you can apply the knowledge, skills.
You kind of just learning how to play ball like a pro.
Yeah, basically that I was about to say, so like sharpen my tool for real. You feel me?
So how do they? So because right now, especially in college, I mean these labels having these college ambassadors and city ambassadors is genius.
Right.
College, I always say that like college is the best time to like start a business or just start talking to people, having conversations, because once you leave, and most of us can attest to this, once you get out of there, bro, it is a lot more difficult to source ideas, to get people to come to your events.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you're in a very you're at Morgan State.
Yeah.
Right. And you're gonna graduate soon. How do you see? They love Morgan. We love Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. Even shout out to the school. Shout out to Morgan.
To the Morgan State homecoming coming up.
Yeah. My boy Stunner coming out with a baby and Cowboy.
Oh,
it's about to be a reunion.
Hey, Cowboy.
That's Slam and Cowboy. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit y'all for the moves, bro. I'm gonna be out there, man.
We doing everything like exclusive. I kind of like like along with safety precautions or whatever for like other reasons. Like we kind of like doing like more like exclusive events now, as opposed to like every Friday night type of shit.
So what does that mean? What does that mean to you, an exclusive event? Like?
Exclusive goes to like meet and greets. Like when you see me, you see another public figure or celebrity. We're not on like no Friday night outside in the line or
outside in the line, because a line is a choice, man.
Yeah,
because niggas want me to wait in line to go to Caldi's tonight. Because Burna Boy is gonna be there.
Burna Boy is lit. It's just the fact that that doesn't apply to me, so that's exactly why I'm gonna be there. So
there for a purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for a purpose.
So how do you see yourself transitioning though? Because before you know it, you are gonna be in a place where it's not like you're not next to 30,000 other kids. Like how have you planned the transition into this same keeping the same business moving forward after you matriculate?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all about, building up the network, you feel me? And it's like, the more people know you, the more right people know you, feel me? Like, the more opportunities that you can do even outside of a school, based platform, 404, or a place. So it's like, I'm basically planning on, like, meeting the right people, working with the right people, you feel me? Whereas, like, we can do things, whereas I have a tap in, like, in the city, but even though it's not at my school or, like, at a specific school, like, I can still do things within the city of Baltimore or DC or PG, wherever I'm from, for real. So it's like, I don't plan to, because at the end of the day, like you said, I'm gonna be done with school at a point, so it's gonna be on to, like, more things. So I kind of like, then again, we plan on doing like more concerts, like big concerts, like more exclusive meet and greets, Q&As with artists, as opposed to like, things that every college student would want to do on an every weekend basis, like go to a party across the street or any of that. So just like planning to do more bigger stuff is kind of like the goal I have, because when you do bigger stuff, then you automatically like exceed the college crowd and you tap into a more like bigger and general crowd.
Right,
so
you kind of like solidify yourself. You kind of give yourself some like validation in that way, that people credibility is the word I was looking for.
And then traveling too, shit, like meeting people outside the DMV. You feel me? Because you got to go like expand from the local area for real sometimes, and like tap in with the people like outside of this area, because they be fucking with niggas out there. You feel me? Especially like people with the hustle. Like when they see a hustle and everything, like, they fuck with you. So
that's the first thing niggas respect
and
about
go and tap. When you go over there, just tap in, and then you forget that you went to school at a point.
Exactly.
No time.
So what is your main? Because you I feel like you dabble in a lot of different things. You got the kicking it with
Gucci P.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you also do a lot of A&R where you do management, you do promotions. What is your main what is your first your first love or your main purpose? What is like at the end of the day, what do you see yourself being most known for?
The artist management stuff. And then it's like now that I'm doing this Sony thing, like some of the stuff that they do is kind of the stuff that I kind of want to do under my own umbrella in a sense. You feel me? Like,
so you pretty much want a record label then?
Yeah, or like entertainment company more, because record label is just one part of an entertainment company, because entertainment goes from films, like I was telling you, music, media, content in general, for real. So like I want to have like different umbrellas under the entertainment company for real.
So where did all that come from?
That's what I'm about to say. How did y'all get to this enterprising point? I always envy.
Because you can't really be on one page for real. Like you can't just be on like. You can't really like. one thing is not always gonna bring on all the money, and so you gotta tap into the other thing and the other thing and the other thing. Then when you have all types of flows of shit, not even money, but all types of benefits, where maybe all types of increase your fan base, increase your audience, any type of benefit that you're getting towards a business for real. Any avenue that you can do to tap into that, like you definitely should.
I think it's indicative of going back home to go to school though, bro. Like the hustle, like it definitely shows. Like you come here and you don't take things for granted. Like I always envy, people that what I'm saying. Like
when did y'all know this is what y'all wanted to do though?
You said when?
Hold on, I'm gonna get to that, but back to the point of going back home. Like, I feel like that puts you on an international perspective. If you're not just thinking of I'm in Maryland, like this is global. You in Nigeria, there are different cultures. You getting different experiences. And personally, for me, like. The school I went to is called Green Springs. I don't know if you
wait. What?
Green Springs.
I know that school well. I think my mom went to that school.
Yeah, actually, I went to the Lekki campus. And they got a British curriculum.
Oh, you guys have money.
And so when I came back here, was like I was already ahead. Like that let me graduate from high school early. Like,
exactly.
They put me on some stuff that like in those classes in 5th and 6th grade. I'm learning that in college.
It's really wild. It's wild how niggas call them shits like shithole countries or whatever, all that bullshit because them niggas come over and they're already ahead of whatever we doing. All my cousins that's the same age as me graduated a year early.
This shit that niggas do in college, bro, like niggas was doing that shit in secondary school. We had 10 classes a day every day.
Economics doing all of that.
Militant. It's crazy.
Also, like
I used to bath outside, bro.
What this will do?
You feel me?
He said I used to bath outside.
Yeah. How you know? Lord, just that mentality again. Like I think that's the most important thing to emphasize. Like
I'm not gonna lie, bathing with a bucket.
All of that.
It just prepares you for a different
anything.
Type of,
I feel like if you could survive in a secondary school in Africa, you can survive
anywhere. Are you
especially if you're a boarding student?
Especially when you living there, bro.
I feel like the equivalent to that here is or what it's supposed to be is like fraternities. You know what I mean?
But it's not even that.
But no. I'm asking because it's like certain experiences. They prepare you so to be a man. Like I feel like that's how they market that shit, right?
That's how they market it. But they're marketing
it's on a different level.
It's on a different level. Is my point too. Like
get hazed in boarding school. So
if that's the case, the whole school might as well be a fraternity.
That's my point. Exactly.
You feel me? The whole motherfucking niggas get their ass beat by this. Everybody goes to the hazing process. As soon as you enroll in the motherfucking school,
it's a part of your school fees.
Certain points where how it was like seniors and everything, they would line the younger niggas up and be like. You gotta line your plate up and drop the chicken in my plate, bro. It was like rice and chicken.
So much.
So you only had rice and chicken.
Just because they move up like seniority and all of that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. I don't know what I would do if a nigga told me to give him my chicken. I mean, you gotta give it to him, but it's like
they get beat.
My dad used to tell me a story. He said that his seniors would like line them up. He would say, "Yo, give me 5 reasons right now why I shouldn't slap you." There's no way. You can't win when somebody asks you something like that, bro. How do you win? You start. Oh wow. Coming in hot points.
Is that a hush puppy, man?
No, this is a dumpling, man.
Boy.
Bro, it look like a hush puppy.
The food touched down, man.
God damn.
The food touched down.
Nah, you good. Hold on to that. You good. Is this? Which one's bigger?
Nah.
They're all like the same.
Wow, touchdown, just like that.
Damn.
What is this, man? This is a production, ladies and gentlemen. Golly.
I don't even want to do this interview no more.
That's crazy. We still got two, man. Thank you very much, Miss Diamond, Devoured by Diamond. Your sensation on Instagram. Came in hot.
Hold on. Do y'all see this plate, man? Do y'all see this chicken? Hold on, man.
See, if you had this chicken in boarding school and a nigga told you to drop that chicken in his plate, you fight. You got faded. Like y'all got fight.
You gotta see him at that.
You gotta see him, bro. Like,
can we get my man Yummy a plate?
Oh,
yes, easy.
Is there any more?
Delicious, man.
Is there any more? We gotta break bread, my man.
We gotta break bread, yeah.
We gotta break bread.
We definitely gonna bust this down.
Can we bring extra plate, please?
My appetite is not like that.
Thank you.
Oh shit, I don't even like cheese, bro.
I mean,
But
it's just
it's hitting though.
pass today, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. It gets a pass today.
You don't like cheese? You don't eat dairy?
Nah.
You're a real nigga, man.
That's what I'm saying.
This shit slap though. Like this get a pass. Like you feel me? Like
we can bust this down. What is this? What is this? What is this? What are we eating?
it's jerk chicken rasta pasta.
Lord Jesus.
No. Did anybody even hear that? It's jerk chicken, rasta pasta. She made some homemade dumplings just now in the kitchen, bro. In the kitchen. This is not a small production, man. We were doing something totally different,
right?
bro.
He looking at me like time is ticking. I'm like, shit, let's rock this.
No, we good.
Oh, wow, I seen him put up a little sign and shit.
Nah, we good. No, that's just a reminder.
Type shit.
So, I want to ask you a little bit about your music taste, especially being from Nigeria. I mean, admittedly, I feel like you make a conscious effort. I think, decision is to be made at a certain point, like what type of music do you want to promote. And you probably, I know a lot of the people that you push, you know genuinely, right? Yeah, so I wanted to know, how does that contrast with Afro beats and things of that nature? Because I know that shit, it's kind of like two different worlds. Like Afro beats is blowing up crazy in terms of everybody else. Like everybody else is just getting on to it. Are you like a fan of that type of music?
Afro beats?
Yeah.
I used to, but hold on. Do we get some plays?
Oh yeah, he's doing it right now. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
But
we talk about every week. Hey, we need PAs, man.
Everybody is here. Give me that. Thank you.
Get one more.
Yeah.
This guy's honorable, man. He's making,
the gang gotta.
Yeah, people. You can't eat while your family is starving, man. That's not. Right. You can't do that. See how this man stop eating. Yeah. Honorable guy. But yeah, you say you used to be?
Yeah, like the Afro beats that I listen to right now, like it's like the old shit, and then it's like slightly. I listen
so
to
what old shit?
Like the old Wizkid, Davido, like the Gold Bays, like all that old ass shit, and then just like Wizkid and like Burna Boy right now, I still fuck with, but like. I'm actually going because we're planning on adding another artist to our roster, and she's like, slightly Afrobeat.
Oh, really? So are you willing to? I don't know if you're willing to let any information go on who that, who that
her name is Izzy.
Izzy?
Yeah, her name is Izzy.
She's from
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, definitely. So,
talking to the mic. Oh yeah, who that close? Yeah, you said Izzy from North Carolina. How did you get in contact?
Yeah, my boy Pablo put me onto her because she's different. Like she can freestyle, she can sing, she can dance. You feel me? Like she can do that little song.
She can rap.
Yeah, she can rap, bro. Like she just dropped the EP today. You should definitely tune into that.
Hold on, where's my phone? I need that joint right now. We might have to. I don't know. You got a favorite song on that joint that you want to? Yeah, we might have to do this shit live. Fuck the bullshit.
No, I don't put my name or like nothing that's bullshit. None of that, bro.
I believe it. Aziz, are you gonna be joining us?
I will eventually. Would you like to have me on the podcast?
Yes, man. I would.
Face ass.
So what kind of made you turn off from like the mainstream? You said except for Wizkid and you said Burna Boy
and Davido too.
So you don't fuck with Burna Boy? How you feel about
fuck with? Like it's literally like I can count the African artists I listen to. It's like techno, Davido, Wizkid.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't fuck with techno. His music is good. His music is good, but I don't fuck with him.
You're missing it. Huh? Bro, what's that new shit? Pull that shit up. No. Izzy.
I don't fuck with techno because, and he kind of got a stigma, like he put a stigma on me with like a lot of these artists. Like, first of all, if you seen any of these artists in Nigeria, the show that they're giving you here, it's like they're sleepwalking through it. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but a lot of these artists, like, you paying $40 to get in the building.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Welcome to Breaking Bread TV. My name is Aziz. I'll be joining you all today as your co-host. I'll be back on set with my plate. I had to bust down real quick. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Bust down now.
I asked him.
Pinky up, bitch.
Pinky up.
Pinky up. These new niggas got a different type of swag, man. We was talking about.
Yeah, the mainstream. I don't know. I just really don't be relating to that shit like that. No more. Because I was in Africa back in the time when I was still listening to all that shit, and when I came here, I just got back on.
He's already jaded.
Yeah. But when you live here, it's also like I know when I go there, I only play that shit. But when I come back, it's kind of like
last time I was in Nigeria, that's when YMSKzY came out, and that joint rang off, bro. Juice Niniola. Came out, bro. Like it was all of that was fire.
Oh yeah, the reason I don't fuck with techno is because this nigga you gonna pay $40 to get in the building. They gonna say the show starts at 12. He not gonna hit the stage until 12:30. I mean, they gonna say the show starts at 10.
Yeah.
He not gonna hit the stage until 12:30. He gonna be on stage for 20 minutes.
And now these artists have the audacity to kick you out of their concert.
Nah, that was legendary.
Oh, that was Burna Boy. That gave somebody some bread. I'm not gonna hold you, but understand. Yeah, I was gonna say. If you getting paid to turn up a crowd and there's somewhere in the crowd that's not turning up, you tell them to get the fuck. So people that want to turn up come in the front. I think it's just that simple, bro. If you say you're discouraging me, I feel it, nigga. Your face is not encouraging, nigga. You move out the way.
That's not encouraging. And he pulled out money from his pocket.
I ain't refunding him. It was fair.
Somebody would just say, security, come and get him. Or whoever's in the crowd, come and get him. At least he gave him his money back.
He refunded him.
A lot of Nigerians not giving you your money back.
Burna refunded me. I'm taking my money to the back. I'm cooling.
He let the same guy come on stage.
He let him come on stage after?
And they was dancing.
The one that looked like me.
So it worked out. It worked out, man.
Yeah, I had to do a double take when I saw that video.
Oh, that was the same guy?
Oh, shit.
You was like me, bro. Right, I don't remember it.
That nigga had a beard though.
And that was like in an Atlanta show. So, he said he had a beard. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Let's play this clean Izzy real quick.
That's crazy.
Crystals.
All our artists down.
In the work now, I know I'm gonna make it. Back then I would've never dreamed of being famous. I'm just thanking God, cause my status steady changing, steady underrated, steady getting payments. I been going in my bag, in my Birkin. I've been doing shows on the road, I've been working.
This is a film trick right here, right? So that we can bust down the food for a second and not talk to these niggas no more. This is an industry trick right here.
They realize my team's up, no new friends, no new sense. My team tight, no loose ends. They see it on the crowd and come around like I'm the juice band. Yeah, but I'm too same. 2 days, I do same. Mad vibes, I'm mad lit. That's even on my worst days. Even on my worst days, I'm bagging niggas that's tight. Pull up and first on the team, and I'm first with the team, and you know that they feeling the vibes. Yeah.
Okay. Live review. How do you feel about that, man?
How do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about that, man? Let the Instagram know how you feel about the Izzy EP.
I'm fucking with you. You have bars.
Bro, she got some more shit, bro. How
I
you
need to
feel
hear
about
more.
She has the tools, man. I can see it.
She got the tools, and we got the motherfucking service. We about to put this bitch together.
Yeah, exactly.
Tykoon
Might have to see this shit.
Wow, that's definitely.
But this shit hit though. Nigga coming.
I just tasted the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken is something serious. Like the chicken hit me with a nice.
With some jerk butter.
Yeah, that's
jerk butter.
That's what that is.
This has cheese in there.
A lot of cheese.
I don't even eat cheese. Yeah. Like I'm about to clear this whole plate.
Yeah, I don't fuck with cheese, bro. I don't fuck with cheese, bro. At all. I don't fuck with cheese.
But I'm about to clear this whole plate.
Yeah,
this shit is.
I never met niggas that so adamantly didn't fuck with cheese.
No, they smart, bro. With cheese,
they smart.
I don't fuck with cheese.
Yeah, no. I mean, it makes sense.
I'm literally like in my head, like, bro, how we gonna finish this shit right now? We gotta finish it.
You gotta fight through that shit. It's the same shit when some shit is spicy.
I don't even gotta fight through it for this. It's smooth.
Yeah. When some shit is spicy, but you know it's hitting. You gotta fight through the pain sometimes, man.
My man, YMSKzY.
I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you gotta fight through the pain.
How you feeling over there on the couch, man? This is the first Breaking Bread couch guest. We got the
That's a fact. Mic in hand. Some real nigga.
They got me comfortable over here.
You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, bro.
He's more comfortable than anybody else right now, man.
Honestly.
We giving a shot too. We expanding. See, this is all about.
So talk
growth,
about what
man.
these gentlemen do for you, man.
Oh yeah. So Josh, we have a show called Tykoon Talks. It's the media platform.
Please don't
Basically,
pour that table like that.
Hold the drink.
Our carpet.
These niggas about to spend wine.
This carpet is done for, bro. We're not getting the security deposit back. I know that for a fact. They can hold. They can just hold it right now.
September.
That's been
Never gonna get that.
That's been out the window, bro.
Shit was done as soon as we moved in.
What's here? Josh is A on the team. He basically like our media show that we have called Tykoon Talks, where we like interview hosts. Basically, like we have hosts that do that, and it's like a kicking the Wuchity without me, basically. Other people. So he's basically the person that reaches out to the artists on our behalf. Basically, anything artist related, he's the person that do it. So then we also offer promotional services for artists. So he's the person
Payola.
that pitches.
I was gonna say that's why we named that episode Payola, but it's not actually Payola. That was the joke. But talk more about what services that you offer artists in terms of promotion. Like what
we do like
shit
blogs, placements. We do basically that's getting artists on like magazines and here and there, whatever. We do playlist pitching. My bad. You know, like on Apple Music, like you go on like playlists, like look for like new music or whatever. So like you basically like reaching out to those people to get your music on there, so you know you can get yourself to exposed to a new audience. We also do social media growth, like you want to get your followers up. We also do like social media promo, basically where like me and my team pushes your music for a certain amount of time, for a certain amount of budget. We do like DJ spins where we have like our DJs.
So talk. I just want to know, like, it sounds like this shit, you know, it's not a simple plan.
Hell no.
And it sounds like it's taking a while to put into place.
So you've been doing this before the Sony Music thing.
Yeah, I was doing this before the Sony Music.
So what age did all this start? When did you know that this was what you wanted to do?
I was 15 when I first started anything entertainment related. Because I used to start promoting parties when I was 15 for like other niggas though. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So that's when I got tapped in with the party promoting.
Like the little house parties.
Like little house parties and shit, yeah. And then from there I started fucking with the club shit.
Right.
That's when I got a little older, like towards high school and after. I started fucking with the club shit.
Any nigga that's getting paid to promote club parties that's still in high school.
We was doing all that shit like
what does that
club shit was probably the latest part of like this whole entertainment shit. But like when I started doing that, then I started like, you know, realizing that like, cause then you know how they have like, you know, when they have artists come to the club to perform, then they have like openers. You feel me? Like after coming to the club, you know, on a period where I was just turning up and shit, I started coming, you know, with some curiosity and interest, like how is all this shit working?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Who the fuck is behind all this shit right now? You feel me? So then I started meeting those people, and then anytime I was going to the club, I was just like watching how they were moving and shit, and just learning. So I'm like, wow. So this is really how all this shit works, you know? So this is really like a thing of pulling certain strings and whatnot and knowing certain people. So I just took it upon myself to like, you know, execute such things, and then that's how Tykoon started.
So what is your end goal? Like, do you know,
trying to be the best at everything.
At everything. Trying to take the whole game over. This nigga got a real Diddy type of aura. Bottom. That's what the way he just said. I'm trying to take over everything.
There's a certain list of characteristics that come with the head of these organizations, these production companies. We'll call it. It's not just the music labels. Call it a production company. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment type shit. You gotta have a certain type of moxie.
How long all y'all known each other?
I know this nigga. I know both of them for a long ass time, bro.
You capping, brother. Uzi show was like November.
You capping? Live on the air.
I came to Baltimore last year, and the nigga when I came here.
But it feel like it's been a minute though.
Yeah, it feel like it's been a minute. Shit that niggas done accomplished, bro. This is.
I feel you. That's always
that's why, bro. That's why. Yeah, nah.
The work that we got done, nigga. Might as well have been 10 years, nigga.
I'm gonna shoot you some bail, yo. I'm gonna shoot you some bail now, because this year's definitely moved a lot faster for a lot of people that are on moves, like that are in the industry that we in. The common sentiment is that this year has flown by, bro. Like we're about to be in November again, Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Homecoming is already
next
here.
Month and shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Our year anniversary.
Thanksgiving, yeah, it's about to be a year. Woo! There's a lot of moves coming. There's a lot of moves coming.
Where were you at before you came to Baltimore?
PG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant another state.
No.
Damn. Why is there so many PG niggas on the show?
Oh yeah, shit. YMSKzY, he do like the videos, come up with the ideas. You feel me? He like filmed like the interview I had with Stunner.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he filmed that joint. He ended up going on tour with Stunner and the Baby afterwards.
Oh shit.
That's probably one of the best.
You did some like recaps and shit for them? You did like tour recap?
He did everything.
Damn.
He was out there for like a week. So he was with Stunner for like 2 weeks.
I was with Stunner for a week.
And and then like he was going so crazy that the Baby was like, yo, I need this nigga with me, and the Baby flew him out. He's talking about the #1 artist in the world. Bro, you gotta talk your shit on this.
Packing the man. Listen, talk your shit. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you got that mic in your hand, right? You see this camera right in front of my nigga right here? When you talk your shit, look into this camera right here, bro, and let niggas know what type of time you on.
Let them know who's in the building, because they really don't know, bro.
They don't know,
what
bro.
type of time I'm just trying to be the best at this. Like, it's not even about. It ain't no competition. I'm just in my own lane. It's me and God, and we do what we doing.
I mean, just you see Yoruba boys. You see, they bring us up with faith and relationship with God. That's what you are getting. It's only me and God. It's not just me.
But it's like it's easy to say that, but it takes you time to really like realize that, develop that relationship, and just put forth that effort every day. Because it's like I done learned a lot about faith. I started doing videos like April last year, April 21st.
Dang,
and 21 Savage concert off my phone. Yeah,
that's only been that long.
Yeah, and now it's
around with
September
the Baby, bro.
2019.
So you did a video recap of Travis Scott concert off his
21 Savage.
21, yeah, he did 21.
He came to UMBC, so I bought a ticket, got there like 3 hours early.
What type of phone you had?
I was in the front. iPhone 8 Plus right there.
8 Plus?
Yeah.
Not a 10?
Not a 10.
Wow.
8 Plus.
Talk about doing with what you have, bro. Doing what you can with what you have, bro.
That's all.
It'll get you an opportunity, man. Just staying prepared. People make excuses, man. People make a lot of excuses. You know what I'm saying? We talk about this all the time. It's a lot of shows out here, bro. That ain't put out a show still, bro. We checking in on y'all, man. Y'all okay?
Oh, y'all okay?
Is everything going on all right, man?
Support.
Hey, talk to it. Hey,
do y'all need equipment?
Get some help.
Y'all need
equipment.
guests?
We got equipment.
Y'all need guests. We have Tykoon Management in the building. They have many guests that they could throw your way.
Come
man.
on, man.
TykoonMP.com, hit us up and lock in, man. We plugged in like a charge, and we give the energy to the others. So
That's a fact. For a fee, of course. Nothing in this life.
I don't know what type of plugs these niggas got out here. You feel me? Like, we giving energy to the other motherfucking sources. You feel me?
So we in Caldies tonight, man.
We in Caldies tonight. The man is in that bitch, so you definitely need a.
Burna Boy.
Yeah, Burna Boy's a legend, man.
Yeah,
He's a
for sure.
legend.
Shout out that nigga, bro.
What does Burna Boy mean to you?
I haven't met that nigga before.
I ain't gonna hold you like his music cool, but like just the way he carry himself. Like I watch.
I fuck the way he carry himself. Yeah.
Y'all watch interviews a lot. Like
Yeah.
Power 105, like all of that. And he talk his shit, and then
I like how he don't be fucking with them.
Even the way he kicked that nigga off stage, bro.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
He's so unapologetically.
Yeah.
You know, fellas had the song "Gentleman."
Yeah.
I know be gentleman, not all low. He's not
I be
gentle.
African man.
Yeah.
Original.
That's why he's African giant. It's a difference between an African man and a gentleman.
It's like that's how he be feeling. Bro.
And niggas don't even know that's how Burna Boy blew up. Niggas don't even know. Burna Boy just blew up and it was like, oh, we lit on Afrobeats now. It's all because of the bitch ass niggas in Coachella, man.
It's changing.
That put my guy's name at the bottom of the flyer.
And he said, no, I'm an African.
I said, no,
giant.
I got my name looking like this on the flyer.
Head of this joke. Now we gonna.
And that's just the energy that we all try, portray in our everyday lives. You know what I'm saying?
You got to. You gotta know your worth.
Yeah, most definitely.
Niggas got you at the bottom fly, they got you fucked up.
Damn, we in Caldies tonight. I don't know if I'm paying that door fee, son.
I don't know either, man, but we gonna get that.
I know you're not gonna have to, man. You don't gotta let me know the most.
You never know, man.
I think this is a unique opportunity having this interview, specifically because we know that the area is in good hands. You feel me? Like. It's just so empowering. Like I'm so happy to see it, bruh. If I knew at 15 what I wanted to do, and I just like went for it, and like now had what I was working on since I was 15, it'd be a totally different story, bruh. The fact that y'all are so enterprising now, the work ethic, like niggas can see it. Keep that shit up, bro.
Yeah, y'all doing well.
Keep that up, no matter what, because you would never guess if he ain't tell me. I mean, obviously you in school, so I know that we're not the same age, but it's like you can't tell.
Man, we bought a fucking crown and wine for these niggas. I said, hold up, man.
He's telling me I can't even send this nigga to the store to go. You know what I'm saying?
In Baltimore,
I probably could. I just don't like the taste of that shit.
Yeah.
No, he could. In Baltimore, they don't ask why I did in Baltimore. It's only in Oakridge.
Nah, man, it's lovely. It's a pleasure to have y'all here, man. Had this conversation. I mean, this is the first of many. I mean,
my cousin got me hip to y'all shit.
Who's your cousin?
Yeah, bro. Stella. Yes, bro.
Oh, that's your cousin?
Yes.
That's why this infiltration of E-boys, Nigerians is coming. Yeah, full circle.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, much respect. Man.
She hit me like immediately after like we researched and found out about you and the Sony U thing. She hit me immediately. Was like, oh, they're talking about. Well, you know how she is, bro. She was hyped. Definitely good people around you. Mag is another one too. Your brother, I went to school with Yemi brother too. Good dude, KJ, bro. Shout out KJ, bro. And he going crazy too with the visuals, man.
Travis, he just shot Roddy in America.
Your brother is.
They look the same. All of these, man, what's up with all these brothers, man? All of these tandems.
I'm not gonna lie.
Putting in work, bro. We gotta step our game up, bro.
Africans got the show on lock.
Golly.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm just saying.
He said sorry. He said, hey.
But you around the right people, man. I want to know, like, do y'all plan to do anything, in terms of Nigeria, like, I've had ideas of shooting documentaries out there, things of that nature. Like, I feel like there's a story to be told out there
Facts.
And it's like we have this unique perspective of seeing both sides that nobody has. Like, have you ever
both sides like Chanel, baby.
See,
he says that shit every time he gets a chance to say that shit, bro.
But like, have y'all put any thought into that, or like?
Yeah, I mean, we right now, me and Skizzy, it's just about to be me and him. Like, no Hollywood, no, you feel me? Crazy ass, media personnel involved. It's gonna be me and we about to shoot a documentary. It's gonna be called Who Is This Guy? You feel me? It's gonna basically be about like everything I do. You feel me? Like behind the scenes of like me putting up together a show, putting together an event, you know, linking with artists, interviewing with artists, the case may be, just to kind of like visualize the type of stuff we're talking about right now to the public through. Because a lot of people may not like really like see or understand. So it's like you just gotta like put it in their face one or the other. So yeah, we plan on dropping that like either like towards the end of this year or like next year early, and then it's gonna be on Amazon Prime. We have a screening party for the joint. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna do that shit.
You're not putting that shit on YouTube, man.
We're gonna make our own Hollywood motherfucker. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, it's how I look at it is like a lot of these things
Lekkiwood
that I do right now, I do it because I wanted to do it at a point and I couldn't. You feel me? Like literally everything. You feel me? So it's like the artist management part. It was a point I was trying to rap. I ain't fuck, but I said fuck. Let me just control this whole shit. I can't, you know. And then as far as the me doing the interviews, at first I couldn't do interviews. You feel me? But then I started doing the Tykoon Talks thing where I had my own host, asking questions. So I'm just learning from them. Hosty, I'm the person like setting up the questions and shit. But I'm like, learning like the demeanor and all that. And then that's how Kicking with Gucci P started. So like everything that I couldn't do, I just try to find a way to like capitalize on it and just run it instead of just doing it. There's a lot of shit I do.
It's amazing how much like motivation comes from like a door being closed in your face. Telling you no.
Yeah, that's more what it is.
It start a fire, start burning.
Because you can approach that shit two ways. You could be like, damn, I'm hurt about that.
You break through that bitch.
Boss up. What Drake saying on Mercer?
Yeah.
I'm buying a building and every door
that closed on me.
That's how we feel.
These niggas, man, they on the right type of wavelengths, man.
That's why I'm enjoying this. That's why I'm enjoying this conversation so much, man. I got one last question. Who you got on your neck right now?
This is my little brothers when we was in Africa and shit. So that's like, that's me, my last born, and my second brother. Because like I don't want to have them on my neck when they dead or if I'm dead or anything. So I have them on there while they're alive.
And that's what we're seeing a lot recently, man. We had
It's not no regular shit. This is that double bezel, baby boy.
No, we see
double bezel bust down.
I'm gonna talk my shit.
Y'all seen I ain't want my chains on the show in a couple weeks. I put them shits away for the season, man. We good off that now, man. We throw the, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be coming on the show shining on me, bro. I said I ain't even about to do it. Let me throw the Tykoon on my neck, bro.
That shit more icy.
This shit more icy, yo. Honestly,
I might wear this shit around with no keys on it.
No keys, because the brand new whip got no keys.
Yeah, that's that shit. And we got Sony Music right now. We promoting the college playlist or whatever. So we got some shit in the back after for y'all.
You want to put it on the camera? Or we can't do that?
I mean, it's in the car type.
Alright. We might. We're gonna get the album footage like my man gave me.
Yeah, we don't get it. You got that shit on.
Yeah.
Got that shit on.
That thing on me.
So we got the documentary coming. I mean, is there anything else that y'all got coming that y'all want to let the people know about?
I tour a lot, so I'm gonna probably be on tour with your favorite artist.
Catch my boy in the flight somewhere.
I'm gonna be on tour with your favorite artist soon.
Niggas
type shit.
But it's not even like the type of time I'm on right now. I ain't even on that filming and recording. I'm about to like creative direct and just be like, I want this shot, that shot, that shot. And I'm gonna see. I own YMSKzY Studio, so it's like
YMSKzY
partnerships. Man. Yeah,
this is not a game, nigga.
And it's not even just related to hip hop. It's like I might see a private jet company be like, your video's trash. I want to work with y'all. I want to sauce y'all up, and it's like.
Get a check for that.
Like that.
And the portfolio is there, man. We see it. We see the work ethic,
man. That might be the most fire name I've heard in a minute.
Yeah, it's
YMSKzY. Call me. Let me know more. Like
your name is YMSKzY,
bro.
YMSKzY.
They be like, other people be like, hey, what's up, Yummy? They be like, who Yummy? Oh, YMSKzY. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's crazy, bro. But then just go back to God and we holding it down.
I feel you. You almost got a different type of clout on that Morgan State campus, man.
I go to Thompson.
Oh, you going to Thompson?
You went there?
Yeah, I'm still in route. I still handle some things.
Listen, gentlemen, any last words y'all want to leave the guests with? Just like some mentality talk. I mean, I feel like y'all got something to tell the people right now, man.
Shit, I just feel like
energy right now.
Any nigga out there that wants to do some shit, just do that shit, bro. Like, don't let no old person tell you no. Don't let no young nigga tell you no. Don't let nobody tell you no unless it's yourself and you telling yourself no to do some bigger shit. You feel me? So if it's not like that, then just do that shit for real. Because there's a lot of positions I've been in where I've been told no. For example, I applied to like CAB in my school twice. You feel me? Like, they're the people that organize like the big events.
You
feel me? I ain't get in twice. And now I'm at a point like where I'm having meetings with them instead on collabing with Tykoon. So it's like now we're looking at the other end across, the side. Like at first it was an interview table, now it's a meeting table with the same people.
Yes.
Instead of like me joining their shit, like we're collaborating.
Yeah, y'all breaking bread. Nigga don't want to give you a handout.
That's
Nigga
how
build your
everybody
own.
shit gotta be.
Yes, breaking bread, bro. Build your own, man.
And trying to make sure everybody around you eating, none of that. Like you can't be eating without your niggas eating in any way or form. You feel me? Physically, like if you a CEO, your man gotta be CEO. The nigga besides, so everybody talking big talks. Like I just got this check for this. Man, I just cashed out on this. You feel me? And everybody's talking big talk instead of like you got some bread in your man talking about some I'm broke and shit. I'm trying like niggas.
If every nigga in your crew is rich, your crew is rugged, nigga.
You feel me?
Y'all know who said that. Everybody gonna fall. Yeah, cause you all be each other's crutches, man.
And shit, all I gotta say is just make sure everything you do is rooted in love, cause like that's the energy of life. That's what moves us forward. If you always forever tapping into love, the energy never gonna run out.
Yo, these young niggas,
God is love, man.
These young niggas making me proud, man. Oh
We some different type of young niggas, man.
Yeah, I can tell, man. I don't even want to call y'all young niggas.
Like we young niggas, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like we young niggas.
like the way we speak and everything come through research and education, cause like books, like it's crazy how much knowledge you get from a book.
Yeah.
I love autobiography specifically. It's like I can live a whole life and get a whole life's worth of experience
in a book.
Just
reading that joint.
I'm 20. Like,
And that's the best. That's the best teacher. Life is the best teacher.
You don't gotta make
I feel like life is
other
about
people
learning shit
did.
from there.
Just because you read that, you know how to move. Like interviews, all of that.
Yeah.
Knowledge is everywhere, so tap into it.
Tap in, bro.
Y'all niggas need to be giving talks down at that campus, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Let these other
Try
niggas.
texting.
Yeah, we gonna work that out, man.
Yeah, this is for the walkthrough. This is the first. I mean, this is the first of many. Thank you for coming, pulling up on us, man.
Shout out to y'all.
For sure.
Yeah, it's love. It's nothing, man. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. We definitely gonna go and talk about some things in the future. This is just this is part one of a longer conversation.
Alrighty.
Now that we've set the groundwork, you know what I'm saying? We breaking bread now. There's a lot of big shit coming. I see a lot of big shit happening for y'all, man. Just keep on fucking pushing. Do not stop for whatever reason. Only tell yourself no, right? If it's for something bigger. I love that. I love that, man. I love that.
Keep on the dog for all the Africans worldwide.
For sure.
We appreciate y'all, man.
So we're clearly taking over the world, man. And I mean,
__ Gucci P on all platforms.
Oh yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube shit. YMSKzY.
At YMSKzY. A lot of people
Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm so glad you said your name today, bro, because I ain't know how to pronounce that shit.
That's cool.
I figured it. I mean, I use my context clues, but I've been out of school for a little
That
bit.
shit is legendary.
Got a Tykoon, MP, everything, man. Listen, don't play yourself.
For sure.
And like that,
Young
man.
gentleman right here. Huh?
Yeah, Josh.
Give my man the mic, man. Give my man the mic.
Talk that shit, nigga. Just
man, real quick.
in the room and shit.
I was waiting for that. So I could say.
Yeah, I know this is not my interview, whatever, but thank y'all for having my man. You feel me? Showing love to us and all that.
No doubt,
Our
we
shit,
appreciate
nigga. Talk about some of this. That's our shit.
What's your gram, bro?
My gram is _ Josh God Juice. You can follow me, keep up on updates of artists, work, and Tykoon events that we got going on. So yeah.
You go to Morgan too?
Yeah, I go to Morgan.
Yeah, keep looking after this guy.
In the cut. Yo, appreciate y'all gentlemen, man. We gonna finish busting this food down, chop it up, do some business real quick. Like that, man.
With that, we out another episode, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, and we'll be back next week. It's getting cold out there, man. Get your layers ready. Take your fall clothes out, man. Put the winter clothes away, the tank tops, things of that nature. Be safe. And we'll see you. Morgan's homecoming is coming up soon.
Morgan, UMB.
Yeah.
Old time, shout out BDB.
Hell yeah, shout out them niggas too.
Shout out to Baby, shout out Stunner, shout out all of them.
All of them niggas.
Yeah.
Listen,
These niggas shouting out a lot
you're
of
gonna
shit.
see a mock.
I don't know what I'm being affiliated with.
That's a wrap.
Oh, the fans gonna be knocking on my door.
They like shit, bro.
And with that, we out, man. We out.
I don't know what I'm being affiliated with. Like shit, bro.
Niggas will really put you in some shit, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, but I told you.